my gut. Dotting I's, crossing lines, that's where I lie. I'll admit that sometimes I go too far. But where's the fireflies? Somewhere in July. These years will keep on moving faster. It'll come and it'll go, just like the snow. I'll look back only to find myself alone. She said, won't you be here by New Year's? Because December left some bad taste in my mouth. I know I dream in color, but without you I don't see anything else. It's so cold outside, never mind the fact that I have you to keep me warm. I realize I sometimes lie to your face just to make it seem like I need you against me. And I'm so sorry that I'm not quite there, but I'm trying my best to go faster. Sit tight, take a bite of my laughter. It'll keep you full till I get there. She said, won't you be here by New Year's? Because December left a bad taste in my mouth. I know I dream in color, but without you I don't see anything else. Stop right there, I don't want you to worry about a thing. We're burning like a flame. Can you carry me? My vision's kind of blurry. I've been staring too long at your lovely face. Stop right there, I don't want you to worry about a thing. We're burning like a flame. Can you carry me? My vision's kind of blurry. I've been staring too long at your lovely face. She said, won't you be here by New Year's? Because December left some bad taste in my mouth. I know I dream in color, but without you I don't see anything else. Why do we waste our time worrying about the little things? As long as I close my eyes, they seem to won't go away. Sometimes I sing to myself and write down the words I spill out of my mouth. It's all just a way for me to sleep, but they don't know just what it means to be set free, to set yourself free. Cross me off, 'cause I'm okay with all of this. The pressure overhead hanging by a thread, but I'm just fine. Right the roads, 'cause I'm leaving myself behind. Moving on from nothing, moving on from something, moving on from this. This is what I needed. call. I'm so indecisive, it's so unreliable, so fucking lost in this world that I should call home. Cross me off, 'cause I'm okay with all of this. The pressure overhead, hanging by a thread, but I'm just fine. Right the wrongs, 'cause I'm leaving myself behind. Moving on from nothing, moving on from something, moving on with this. This is what I needed. This is what I needed. Cross me off, 'cause I'm okay with all of this. The pressure overhead, hanging by a thread, but I'm just fine. Right the wrongs, 'cause I'm leaving myself behind. Moving on from nothing, moving on from something, moving on with this. This is what I needed. I fell asleep and dreamed of great things, and I was. And I woke up inside my head to the sound of the waves and the ocean. Have I done enough to make them remember me? I make them proud when they see the man that I'm growing up to be. Keep calm, keep saying that the voices in your head run free. Stay strong, make them believe. Whoa. I just wanna be accepted, another smile to be seen. And don't think so casually. You aren't what they make you. You are your own machine. I sometimes think that the words that I say can make memories. Questioning this sense that I have, it means the world to me. I fell to my knees and promised to be the best I can be. I looked in the mirror and what did I see? In your head, run free. Stay strong, make them believe. Oh. wanna be accepted, another smile to be seen. And don't think so casually, you aren't what they make you, you are your own machine. Can you see the lies through the image on the screen? They want you to be a part of the drama and their scene. I don't think so differently. We all just wanna be accepted, another smile to be seen. And don't think so casually, you aren't what they make you, you are your own machine. Live it up. You have some time to think it over. Shoot it up inside your veins. You feel numb, giving up, letting go of it. You cry when no one is watching. You smile when you're stuck in a crowd. You die when you tie it off for nothing. But you can't help but turn it around. In your brain won't leave your head. Everything that you'd kill for, just keep it down and go back to bed. Let it out. Every moment that has ever let you down. Round and round, your words are circling as you hit the ground. You cry when no one is talking. You smile when thoughts don't get too loud. You die when you give it away for nothing. But she can't help but let herself down. I never wanted this for you. I never wanted you to lose. Everything that you stood for, the scars in your brain won't leave your head. Everything that you kill for, just keep it down and go back to bed. She cried, you know, she cried with her face buried in the mind and just wait for the lights to go blind. Never asking why, with no reasoning in mind. He just jumps when he cried or when he cried. Don't tell me you believe that he will not cross your mind when you're laying in this bed of mine. Say what you want, it'll never be enough. You're too caught up in the ones that don't belong. I'll be here even when you've had enough. I'll keep you warm when the winter gets tough. I'll keep your body warm. I know you and I are scared of the storm. Coursing through the lies is the love on the inside. It has never left your side. After all the crimes, all these unfamiliar eyes, why do you find yourself in this bed of mine? Say what you want, it'll never be enough. You're too caught up in the ones that don't belong. I'll be here even when you've had enough. I'll keep you warm when the winter gets tough. I'll keep your body warm. I know you and I are scared to be alone. Don't forget you're old enough. Don't forget you're old enough to know better alone. It's you and you can't move on from what you know. What you know. Oh. Say what you want, it'll never be enough. You're too caught up in the ones that don't belong. I'll be here even when you've had enough. I'll keep you warm when the winter gets tough. I'll keep your body warm. Say what you want, but it'll never be enough. You're too caught up in the ones that don't belong. I'll be here even when you've had enough. I'll keep you warm when the winter gets tough. I'll keep your body warm. I know you and I were scared of the storm. actions lead to consequences. Stop giving me your eyes like I have your attention now. She's beautiful, then she'll put on a show, but the second that she's sober, she'll get up and go. And that's just how things work in this town. That's just how things work in this town. Get ready, cause we're so strung up on the music in the background, as we keep our fingers crossed that we're not living in the past now. That's just the way things are. Baby, you can hang your coat on the door and you can sit down, converse with the strangers that don't have it all figured out. Cause we're all stuck in this town. Stuck in this town. Get ready for tonight. We're going out in style. Forgive us wrong and right, cause we're young and we're wild. Get ready for tonight, because we're going out in style. Forget what's wrong and right, cause we're young and we're wild. So strung up on the music in the background, as we keep our fingers crossed that we're not living in the past now. That's just the way things are. Baby, you can hang your coat on the door and you can sit down, converse with the strangers that don't have it all figured out. Cause we're all stuck in this town. Tell me I'm everything or nothing at all, caught in the in-between, and it's all my fault. Love is an honor, but I'm just a monster. Stuck at the altar, I'm trying to call her. Everyone's waiting, and I'm just frustrating myself. I can't get married to someone who doesn't know how. I swear these walls are closing in. Can you tell me I'm wrong? Writing just to please her ears, this is only a song. If love is an honor, then why do we bother to care? Stuck in an alternate world where love isn't real. Everyone's frustrating me with their beautiful hair. I just want Watching as you pass me by, you walk through me like a ghost. If I'm just a monster, then why do they bother to try? Give me love, give me faith, but only for tonight. Everyone's saying that I will be famous one day. Well, if fame leads to fortune, then I'll just stop now and stay sane. Ghosts for a second, we could see what they did in the truth that lies beyond your eyes. If we were all gone for a second, who would be there, who wouldn't? Just know you're not alone. We're not alone. Not alone. We live in a world with so many others, our sisters and our brothers. We're not alone. We're not alone. We live in a world so undercover. We're all here to discover something great. Play God for a second, who would you save? Let them in. And who would you turn your back to? If you could go home to your mother, back to your friends and your father, shake hands with the ones you cast away. We're not alone. Not alone. We live in a world with so many others, our sisters and our brothers. We're not alone. We're not alone. We live in a world so undercover. We're all here to discover. Now's the time to reflect upon yourself. Put your life up on the shelf. Remember who means the most to you. Kept the promises, saw them through. As you walked along the tracks of it all. We're not alone. We're not alone. We live in a world with so many others, our sisters and our brothers. We're not alone. We're not alone. We live in a world so undercover. We're all here to discover something great. Skies. I'm heading on an airplane tonight. I'm heading to the Midwest, heading where my name rests. I'm trying to find these signs, the ones that say that we're not right. Maybe it's the distance. All I know is I don't give a shit. Can you follow what your heart says? Or are you miserable miserable at the thought of something less. Can you even learn to take the risk? Haven't you wondered why they call it jumping in? All I know is I don't give a shit. Wondering eyes, follow me, you'll make it right. Keep the worries in the back of your mind. See that smile, don't you worry, it'll stay for a while. As long as you stay out of your head and don't think about it. Can you follow what your heart says? Or are you miserable at the thought of something less? Can you even learn to take the risk? Haven't you wondered why they call it jumping in? All I know is I don't care what they say. It really doesn't matter to me. It's just something that can never be swayed. Keep it clean, keep it stained. The words that brought me to your face, they can never be replaced. Can you follow what your heart says? Or are you miserable at the thought of something less? Can you even learn to take the risk? Haven't you wondered why they call it jumping in? But all I know is I don't give a shit. I have always been the one to wonder. Taking chances gets the best of me. As I'm growing older, I feel younger. It's a feeling that I get and I feel safe. But tell me it's too late to be awake. I'm sitting with my faith, lovely mistakes. Can you call me like it is? Are you too scared to admit it? Like you would if we were kids. I won't regret this for a minute. Reality lies in conversations through machines that make it all so fake. When I'm with you, I don't need a screen between, because the way we do comes so easily. So tell me it's too late to be awake. I'm sitting with my faith, lovely mistakes. Can you call me like it is? Are you too scared to admit it? Like you would if we won't regret this for a minute. Don't tell me it's too late to be awake. I'm sitting with my faith, lovely mistakes. Question everything, how I've learned to be afraid. But I am fine with just being me. It's those eyes looking up at me. Oh God, they're so lovely. You're killing me softly. I know that these songs might not mean nothing, but I have to sing. I have to sing. If my time runs out, will you call me just to hear me whisper out how I got this far, how I got these scars? These clouds don't just cover cars, they cover up the sun where it all begun. Curled up against my shoulder blade, I feel so safe. I feel so safe. Sinking my lungs out to your cold face. I feel so great. It feels so great. If my time runs out, will you call me just to hear me whisper out how I got this far, how I got these scars? These clouds don't just cover cars, they cover up the sun and where it all begun. Don't get me wrong, I'm just as broken as you. Don't stay too long, my heart's just as cold as the room. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a liar, but keep moving on because I'm just a fire waiting to happen. If my time runs out, will you call me just to hear me whisper out how I got this far, how I got these scars? These clouds don't just cover cars, they cover up the sun and where